there and he's still working at 11 o'clock, Zach. It's fucking insane, man. That was some hell of a overtime, I tell you that much.
That's crazy.
It's hell of a fucking overtime.
Hell yeah.
I mean, shit. What's up, Tony?
He has several jobs going.
Oh, he's got several that he's doing right now. Okay, cool. Oh shit, we're live, Zach. Hey everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Good to see y'all. Welcome to the Hobbit Hole. Over here, I got brother from another mother, Zachary, Zach Cease Mouse, and we got Miss Christina down below. Y'all love her. We all love Christina. She's freaking awesome. She's spunky. That's why she's spunky. She's spunky. She's full of fire.
Sometimes.
All right. Let's see who we got in here tonight, Zach. We got James. Good evening, James. Yvonne. Yes, I had to look at the fucking wall.
Yvonne.
I had to look at the wall. Everybody
I don't have to look at the wall, Yvonne.
Yvonne, I have to look at the wall. I don't know why. Tony, good evening. T-Girl, hello. Garrett, good evening. What is going on? We got Tony up here. Sharon, hello. Barefoot. Let's see here. Who else we got up in here saying hello? Foam's up in the hizzy. Hello, Foam. Good to see you. Hey, what's up, James? Grizz. What's up, Griswold? Tom. How did the brisket come out, Tom? I hope it came out okay. I really do hope it came out. Laura, good evening. I'm glad to see you.
Hey, F Home. Hey, James.
Gotta put some coffee on. No problem.
Chickadee. I love that fucking name. Hi, Chickadee.
Chickadee. Yes.
I fucking love it.
Put on some coffee. Absolutely.
What's your cup tonight, Jeremy? Oh,
What
that one. That cup. Oh, Garrett. Sorry, I can't forget Garrett because then he'll fucking yell at me for it.
Oh, yeah. What's
Hi,
up,
Garrett.
Hello, Garrett. Yeah, don't get that. You know the bitch down there. Say hi to me, you fuckers.
I see you, Garrett. You don't have to yell at me. I see you.
We see you, Garrett. So tomorrow, Zach, I'm getting up early. Monty, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, that's right. I got to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm fucking getting
Monty. Can somebody tell Monty to get the fuck on the panel?
Yeah, I'm getting there. I haven't posted the fucking thing yet. There it is. It's up there, guys. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Tomorrow morning, I got to get up. I got the alarm set for 7. Okay, but I'm gonna wake up and then I got to go over to Roger's house and put his mailbox up, and then I'm getting his old one, and then I got to come and pick Mom up, and then we got to do all of our shit, and then we'll fucking. I'll be back and do whatever. Crystal, what's up? All right, Tom, let's see here. What does Tom say?
Crystal,
get out of the oven now and put it in a big pot with cabbage and potatoes. It should be like it smells great. Awesome, fucking awesome. Call me.
What does it say? Bug dude. You weren't there.
Awesome.
You don't know. Who's that?
Oh man, that's
Bug dude. Oh, you weren't there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You got echo. You got an echo, Hawk.
Shh! You weren't supposed to know it's me. They call me flat ass. That's right. They call me flat ass.
Who the fuck is that?
Sorry, flat ass. Flat ass.
You don't know who that is?
No, who is that?
I can tell by the voice.
Who is it?
They call me flat ass.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Fat Man Prepper. I was very scared of that because I know I was getting close to that number. We need somebody to come in here. I don't give a fuck who it is and subscribe really quickly to my channel.
I'll come subscribe to my backup channel. I'll come
because right now my subs are at 666 and I do not want that friggin' number on my.
All right, hold on. Here, I'll subscribe to my other channel.
But
but nobody can know it, so don't tell everybody my secret.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Wait a minute. You need to subscribe to his channel, not your
Who
other
the
channel.
fuck is that? I want to know. Who is it?
Yes, Batman. That I was scared that I was afraid that shit was gonna happen.
Do
and
I know
knew it
this
was gonna
person?
I know you are.
I know this
you
person.
are, but what am I?
Who is it?
It's Hawk.
Oh, it's Hawk.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, Hawk.
They call me Alabama flat
Hey,
ass.
Zach.
Alabama flat ass. Jeff, what's up? Garrett,
Hey, Riddle.
go
Hey,
Hey,
fuck
hon.
yourself. You're
Is
all
that
in
really
Monty.
Hawk? Oh, okay.
okay. Oh, since flat ass is in here, I need to show flat ass.
All right.
Yes, that's really Hawk.
Show me. Show me.
Oh my
I hear
gosh.
his voice all the time when I'm watching.
Yeah, I didn't know that was Hawk. All right, Hawk. Well, now you don't have to hide because we know it's you.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
Yeah.
I'm the
Okay.
Alabama flat ass.
Alabama flat ass. I have a question because I remember you said at 8 I top it when it comes to 8.
Yeah.
That
Oh no. Yeah, you let it keep going.
keep going.
Shit, that
Okay.
just gave me away, didn't it? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you we know it's you, Hawk.
I was trying.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
there's-
so you let it come up 8 sets
okay.
before you pinch the top off.
8 and then pinch
Yep.
the top.
Yeah, wait till it's it's like an inch above where that 8th one is, and it's starting to put the little sprouts there, and then pinch right the very middle of it, and then you'll get 2 tops there, 2 tops there, 2 tops there, 2 tops there, 2 tops there. Right.
Oh, okay. And then I don't know if anybody's seen it today, but I wanted to pop this one up. Mayhem, I don't know if you're in here, but
Oh, you finished this painting.
yes.
Make a big screen.
Where the fuck is my Zach? How do I help me out, Zach? Big screen. I got it, Zach. Don't worry. I got it. Fuck.
What's Mark B always say?
Right on.
Oh, I like that.
Hey,
That is
Jess.
awesome.
That's pretty good,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
You can tell you've been doing it for a little bit. Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
I've been doing it a little bit.
You dabble a little bit here and there.
I've done it a time or two, a couple times. Yeah, so, yep.
Yeah.
I liked how it turned out.
That's like Rodney Carrington with a fat girl. Yeah, I did me a fat girl. I brought a fat girl home once, a bunch of times.
Oh, man. Zach. All right, let me go put my
You know what? It's don't make me start singing. I'll do one of his songs. Show them to me.
Wait.
them to me.
Will somebody please tell Monty to get the fuck up on the panel?
Unclasp your bra and set your puppies free. They look a whole lot better without that sweater, baby.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sure you'll agree. Monty's sitting right next to you. How can you say, tell Monty to get up here?
No, I need it, Hawk. I need to tell Monty something. He needs
He's
to get up
sitting
here.
right next to you on the
No.
panel.
No, I need to tell him something. So will somebody please tell him to get on the panel?
He's on the panel.
No, he's not. That goofy bastard is not on the panel.
You need to refresh your screen.
Fresh that screen.
Love you, Monty. I see you, brother. I see you.
I know.
I see
Hawk,
you. I see you.
Hawk, she was talking about when Billy Truth Be Told was up here. He was right next to Christina. He goes, "Would someone tell Christina to get up here on panel? I got something to tell her."
No, that's not what he said, but you won't use the term. Here, I'll do it for you, Monty. Here, Hawk.
Yeah,
This is how
won't
he
say that
said
word.
it. He was like, will somebody tell that goofy bitch Christina to get the fuck up on the panel? I really got something to tell that bitch. So will somebody find her and get her the fuck up on the panel? Meanwhile, I was right next to him.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I know.
And that's how that went, Hawk.
That's
So
why
there
I
you
was
go.
like, dude, she's already up here. She's right next to you.
So now every time Monty's on a panel, I fuck with him and I tell him to come up on the panel.
Honestly, I really stay away from that particular word unless I'm talking to one of the dogs.
Unless you're talking to who?
Unless I'm talking to one of the female dogs.
He stays away
I'm
from
not
the
kidding.
people.
You know, and there's a reason for that. You know, it's growing up in a big family.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong thing slips out. Number one, soap doesn't taste good. Number two,
Right.
the switch that you had to go get from the yard didn't feel good.
Yep.
To see them cry
Mm.
and think that that's what you really thought of them didn't make you feel good. You know, so
Right.
I've always tried to refrain.
Well, see,
from
and I respect that, Hawk. I respect.
Yeah.
See,
Now, I'll call a dude a bitch.
see, I knew
in a
I liked you
heartbeat.
for a reason, Hawk.
You know, I'll call
No,
a
I'm just
dude a
kidding,
bitch in
Hawk.
a heartbeat. You know, because
No,
it's
yeah.
you know, if you're acting like a liberal woman, then yeah, I'm gonna call you out.
That's why I don't like you saying that word, Christina.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm talking about myself, so I think I'm allowed to talk to myself.
No,
enough,
I'm
you
just
know?
saying.
I know.
I have to say that the best tasting was Irish Spring. The worst
Oof.
tasting was lava bars.
Oh,
Yeah.
lava bars sucked.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tasted nice.
And it was a really bad thing happened was mom always seemed to make mashed potatoes and sausage links for dinner for that night. And so every time I have potatoes and sausage on the same plate, I get that taste of the soap in my mouth.
Circling back to you saying going and getting
Oh, he said circle back.
circling back to going and getting the switch and picking your switch outside and bringing it to you. Okay, I had to do that too, but Grandma went a step further. If nobody would come up with who did it and everything, she was like, "All right, everybody go get a switch." Okay, you're not picking your own switch; you're picking the switch for the other person. So the one person who really did it, that's lying and everything, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm getting the switch for you, motherfucker, because you're the one that did it and you're not fessing up."
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Hi, everybody. Hey, Hawk, can I say? I want to ask you, or say two things. Is that okay?
Hey,
go ahead,
speech, brother.
You just said something hilarious. I think everybody missed it. You said, "Yeah, I brought a fat chick home once, a bunch of times." Go back to the replay. I was like, "Did he?" But you know what? I have two, so it's okay.
That's it. That's a line that Rodney Carrington. He's a cowboy comedian.
Oh, so you meant that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
I thought it was a faux pas, as they said.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to tell you is I found that movie that you turned me on to, The Young Messiah. It's on Netflix, and it was incredibly good. It was.
I kind of thought that you would see where those little intricacies that I was talking about came up, and it really pointed it out. So, it kind of makes sense about the Book of Thomas. It really does. There's such a parallel.
The production and the acting and the music and I mean everything. I was shocked how good it was. It really was really, really good.
What do you think of that opening scene with Ezraella? After knowing after what that guy said to you, and then me telling you to look at that, and then looking at that particular character and understanding what was transpiring,
when they were
when the kid fell and hit his head.
The kid he brought back to life.
Yeah.
And the main thing, like you said, was you have to wait till it's your time, man. Shut up. Don't know.
Yeah.
I swear though, I think in the Book of Thomas though, as opposed to picking up a dead bird and making it live, I don't know either way. But what I heard was he was just picking up clay down by the water and going like this, and a bird would come flying out.
Yeah.
But
you saw that scene though where he was down there with his two cousins and he picked up the dead bird on the shore and closed his hands around it, prayed for a second, blew in there, and then opened his hands and the bird flew away.
I saw the whole thing. It was an amazing movie. It was I thought it was going to be good, and I thought it might be a documentary, but it was amazingly good. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yep. Thank you.
I would watch that again.
Yeah, I have many times. It's kind of yeah. Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead. Sorry.
Talk. Honestly, I don't like hearing guys call women the B or the C word because it makes them look like a dick and I want to slap them every time.
Yeah.
I hear you. Yep.
The
What's
only
up,
B,
Vaughn?
the only B word I use is baby, baby. That one's okay, isn't it?
I like the way that Prince did it best, though.
Bootsy
What's-
Collins.
Baby.
Crystal, what's up? You're not at your best friend's house tonight?
No, I gotta go over there tomorrow and help.
Oh, I bet you do gotta go over there tomorrow and help, girl. Shit.
Do you help her clean the house?
Yeah.
No, you said you helped her. You helped her clean the house.
Should I add in the 70s porno wah wah music? Wow, chicka poka pow pow, chicka 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 pow pow.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, Von Eric.
Yeah, she takes care of her mom, but when her dad was alive, I still went over there and helped her take care of her mom and dad and take some of it off because she had nobody come over there. So her dad passed away.
Hey,
but
Cola.
her mom's still around, and I go over there and help her clean up the house or help take care of mom or let her go run errands while I sit there with her. So tomorrow, mom wants me to come over and help her. So
That's awesome, Crystal. That's awesome. You know, you got to pay forward sometimes, you know? That's awesome.
she
All right,
helps
go
me
ahead,
and I
Lori.
help her.
Exactly.
She's
That's
my
all you
best
can do.
friend.
That's all you can do in this world, Crystal, you know?
That's a song too. She's my best friend. See, anytime anybody says anything that comes out to be a song, I'm gonna say it tonight.
Say
Hell
what,
yeah.
Hawk?
Nothing.
You're my
I didn't
best
say nothing.
friend. You make me live, yeah.
Just call me Alabama flat ass.
They got Alabama flat ass over there in top corner.
Gotta smoke this big old glass thing because somebody took my corn
Oh
cob.
my god.
They took my corn cob.
Corn cob pipe. It got one stuck in his rectum.
It almost sounds like Carl with because he likes biscuits and mustard.
They like biscuits and mustard and French fried taters. French fried taters.
Jeremy can do that really good.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, get down south.
One of Baron's children come back to visit him today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was all excited. He was excited. Everybody else was just anxious. He was just happy, excited. You know.
How did the puppies do on the walk today? I didn't get to watch all of it. That's why.
Yeah. I only had them out for about 10 minutes today. It's rainy season. You know.
Oh.
That's why I said, you know, it was. We're coming up on a time where we're about ready to continue our journey onto a bigger and better place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this place is a money pit. You know, it really is. You know, I mean, we did great for 3.5 years in a row out here. But with COVID coming in and everything else, that just really messed everything up. You know, people are so afraid of their shadows now. So we're gonna move to an area where people got the masks off and are wide awake, and are ready to get into doing some serious growing. We'll be able to do full crops, not just our medical cannabis, but we'll be able to do full crops of hemp and vegetables without any hindrance whatsoever. And to me, that's more important. I just can't see sinking money upon money. I mean, the electric alone was, it was we raised 12,600 online, and we had we went through 21K ourselves, just redoing all the electric out here. And it's, to me, it's just it's not worth it. Let the landlord sell the place. It isn't a contract that upgrades that I've done. I'll get a semi reimbursement for when we sell the property. I mean, I'm not going to make bank on it, but at this point here,
it's better than keeping and sinking money into a sinking ship.
yeah, and moving to a place that actually has a home.
Right.
Has a home. It's me and 7 dogs in this building. It just isn't going to work out for us. Because once the other 3 are full grown, there's going to be absolutely no room whatsoever. However, we are taking the buildings with us. So we'll be able to use things as kennels and everything else. But I'm over it. The dream can continue. The dream originally was to be able to do it with this property, but without this year, they denied us our water rights. They told us after 5 years that we would get our water rights. They denied us our water rights, and it's indefinitely. So to me, that's like, that's we got to spend $100 a month on toilets, on having a toilet out here. We got to worry about whether or not the guy's going to show up to empty the damn thing. Sometimes we'll go 5-6 weeks before the guy shows up.
Hey, I got a real question for you. When you say water rights, does that mean you can't drill a well, or you can't hook up to like city water or county water?
We can't. We have a creek that runs through the corner of the property. We can't put a pump in there, and we can't put a well in.
Damn.
That's some bullshit.
There's something wrong with that, man.
Yep.
You got a dwelling.
You have to use city water in order to feed your plants.
Okay.
That's
How
like
far away are you from it?
$700 a month for the water, just for that. Yeah, I'm a cannabis farm, brother. I got you. Yeah.
So you can take the water out of the creek, and that's fine. It's not for drinking. You could water all your shit with a creek right there.
We can't pump out of the creek at all.
I mean, but you could if they let you.
Oh yeah, we would have been able to put a.
That's messed up.
We would have had to tap a pipe under the road, but we'd be able to tap the pipe all the way across and then hook the pump up on the other end. Having hoses hooked up to it, and we'd be able to pull out of the creek all year round. I
lived on a creek. I mean, I was across the street from the creek, but everybody lived right on the creek. All had pumps going into the creek so they could water the grass and all this kind of happy horse shit. That was in the 70s, and it was no problem back then.
Yep. No, it's Oregon's like they're sticklers, man. But hey, I look at it like this. I'm not looking at it like it's a bad thing.
Okay.
I'm looking at it as I'm going to move to a bigger, better place.
There you go.
I'm going to have water rights, and I'm going to have septic. And there's already going to be a house there.
Change is good. Sometimes change is good, even though it's scary. It's good.
Yeah, and it's going to be a bitch.
And part of it,
I agree with you 100%.
I have to say that part of it is my fault with the amount of time that I've spent researching, doing podcasts and everything else. That's taken an extreme amount of time away from my farm. We're talking an average of 10 to 12 hours a day, every day. It's, and I'm up all night. I'm researching. I get a couple hours of sleep, and then I'm up doing farm work, and then come in, get an hour and a half nap, and then right back into researching and doing a podcast. And it's it's the idea that the dream can continue. It doesn't have to be here. And with a bigger place, it means that I can do more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but with all you have, and I mean, we're talking about a farm and all those dogs and everything, it's going to be a giant pain in the ass to move, but you got to do it.
Yeah, I'll get a U-Haul just for the damn dogs.
Oh yeah.
Just for the dogs. They're going in the U-Haul. Yeah.
There you go.
Go ahead, Zach.
Hog, let me know if you need anything because I'll definitely help you out in any way I can. If
Oh,
you
Zach,
need
I
puppy
really
food,
appreciate
I can do that too.
I appreciate that. Once we get there, once we get to wherever we're going to go, I'm going to get together with you in regards to getting a website built and things like that. Okay, because we're not going to be just doing pot and hemp. We're going to be growing vegetables and fruits galore. There's, to me, that's just as important. We this is the time that we step up not only for ourselves but for our communities as well. Um, I will be my brother's brother, not my brother's keeper. I will be my brother's brother. And there's a big difference in that. Being your brother's keeper means that you accept responsibility for everything that they do. No, I'm not going to accept responsibility for what they do, but however, I will be there to help feed them. I will be there to house them if necessary, or give them a place that they can, move a camper to or move a tent to. If something was to happen, and if we can help them with medicine, we'll help them with medicine. If we can help them with, fresh fruits and vegetables, we'll help them with fresh fruits and vegetables. No, we're not sure yet. We're looking at multiple pieces of land all over the area.
Hell yeah. Giggity.
Right on.
I want to move to a community where there's a bunch of veterans.
Yeah.
That's where there's a large veteran community, because I'd like to be able to keep doing my work with the veterans. I want to be able to keep doing my work with the kids. Where the kids are concerned, the parents will come to me wherever I am in Oregon. We've already talked about it to most of them, and they agree with us. It's they've watched over the last 2.5 years since all this fiasco crap started going on. And they've seen it. It's done a toll on me physically as well as as well as mentally. It's just I'm in a way I'm kind of kid like excited about it inside. I just don't show it. But we'll find the right place, and we'll get things moved that we're going to move and sell off everything that we're not, and we're going to be happy about it. Because we're gonna we'll all be under one roof and with space. Most of the farmhouses out here are big. If you're looking at a piece of land out here and you're looking at it and it's got a farmhouse, most of them are like 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, and that's great, and when all this crap is all said and done, I want to do like an Imus in the morning show.
Yeah.
It's he always started at, West Coast time at about, I think like 2:00 in the morning. And on the East Coast, you could get up at 8 o'clock and he's still going, and not just cover news, but, cover events and things like that, and have some, live musicians that come in to visit, somebody bring somebody in, they're going to sit there and pick guitar, kind of thing. And stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sweet. That is awesome. You said it's rainy season there, though? It's always raining over there in Oregon.
In about 3 weeks, the rain's going to go away, and we won't see any until the beginning of fall.
Wow, you go that long without rain?
Oh yeah.
Holy crap!
Yeah. So
it's completely different than like Seattle, then, which has rain all the fucking time.
Yeah, Seattle's kind of weird. So is Portland too, though. It could be raining 1 minute, next minute it stopped, sun's out, you're baking. And then 30 seconds later, boom, here comes the rain again. It reminds me of that song. Here comes the
Here
rain
comes the
again.
rain. That's the Eurythmics. Yep.
Yep. What was her name?
Annie Lennox.
There you go.
Annie Lennox. Yeah.
See, on your toes tonight.
Mhm. Yeah, but my buddy who, well, a friend of
That's
mine
a song too. My
growing up, yeah,
My
my buddy and me. That's what we call him. I remember that. He also had the other one, Kid Sister. Remember Kid Sister too?
Oh yeah, yeah.
8 years. Yeah, 8 tears. I think so. No, but my buddy, when he went to Portland, he moved. This was years ago, 30-some years ago. When he moved to Portland, he went to what the hell's the name of that skate park underneath the Burnside? Is that where it's called? Burnside. It's a skate ramp or a skate park, but it's underneath the highway or some shit. I don't know. I think a lot of homeless people sleep there now. It's like a big fucking Antifa hangout, I think. I don't know. Used to be a skate park though.
He was
Skateboarding.
asking me about he says, hey, flat ass.
Hey, that ass.
Eat mustard seeds. Doesn't that mean you must grow mustard greens? At Full Monty will be your biggest customer. That's not
What?
mustard. If I'm growing mustard greens, I have 2 mustard seed trees seeds and we're going to plant one on each side of the entry to the farm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we might actually get those going before we even go,
Right.
just so that that as soon as we pull in the driveway, we get out with those 2, and we have the shovel and a jug of water, and transplant them right there before we even take the first U-Haul up to the house. Put a tree on each side of the driveway and then drive up.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah. We'll record the whole damn thing.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. It's just like I think I want to call my property the Hobbit Hole. Oh, no. Put a big old
I would
sign
love
up
to live in a hobbit house. I think that would be so cool.
See, look, you can do it right up there. Nice outside.
You're halfway there, Crystal.
What do you mean I'm halfway there?
Well, I mean, you're in the basement tonight, so you're halfway there.
Oh well. I get put wherever Jeremy puts me.
I tell you, I was watching those tornadoes down in Texas today.
I heard they were crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, they were. I can't remember his name now. A YouTuber by the name of that goes by
Ryan Hall.
Fry TV Now.
Oh yeah.
He's in Elgin, Texas, and yeah, it was. And there was another guy who was calling them all out, and that this Fry TV guy, he was sitting with his podcast on and everything. He grabbed his cat, took off, and went to the shelter, and then came back and he says, I can hear it coming. And, it was like, I think some people were sitting there waiting for his house to get torn to shreds from the tornado. It's kind of weird that you hear Jilly, she hears him barking.
Go bite that motherfucker. Go get him.
Uh-oh. Jilly's outside. She wants to help. She doesn't know which way to run, though. But it was like I was watching the chat at the same time, and there were a bunch of people who were telling him, listen, get down in the shelter and stay put. You can leave your cameras on and everything else. He was on emergency backup power as it was because the power was already out. But there were some people who were like relishing it in it, that this drama, that could be life-threatening drama was going on, and it's like, wow, you know, I'm sitting here trying to pray for people, and I'm seeing some of the comments, and I'm like, wow, you know, yeah. So I said a bunch of prayers for the people down there. Hopefully, they have as few fatalities as possible. But yeah, they were crazy today.
See, you know what worries me is that they, from what I saw on the news, but we all know how they go. But they said that those storms in Texas were coming to Florida.
Huh?
Oh, the storm. Yeah, that storm. Yeah, I think that is moving across, isn't it?
Yeah, because I know on my news alert or whatever, they said tomorrow we're supposed to get those storms, and the specific spot I live in gets tornadoes like a motherfucker.
Now you got a storm shelter and all that.
Nope.
You got a center of the house that you can go to.
I go in my closet. I live in a modular. I live in a modular home, so, and it's not cemented to the ground, so that bitch can fly away at any point.
I wonder if I need to take my cats with me tomorrow.
I would, Crystal, because tomorrow, no, I would, Crystal, just because tomorrow it's supposed to hit like tomorrow evening-ish, like 5, 6.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
Her house is brick. My house is wood.
Oh, well, my house is whatever the fuck you want to call a modular.
I remember the story of 3 little pigs. Go ahead, Zach.
You know, after I get all of my 8 projects done, I really want to help Hawk get veterans off the streets, implement cursive and phonics back in schools, implement Bible study. I have dreams because of you guys, and God is telling me to do this.
Right on.
You. Awesome, Zach.
Right on, Zach.
Yep.
Amen, brother.
Heck
Amen.
yeah, Zach.
Hell yeah, Zach.
Yep, those are good goals.
But see, what I heard, I'm not really too familiar with tornadoes because I used to live in South Florida and they weren't that bad down there. But I heard that you take a mattress and you put it over your head.
Over the tub. Get in the tub.
Yeah,
But,
get in the
but
tub
see,
and bring.
I can't get in my tub because there's windows around my tub.
That's why you put the mattress over the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
thought you're supposed to go to a spot in your house that has no windows, no.
Usually it's the center of the room. You try to get to the
center of the house.
The center of the house.
So the center of my house would be my closet.
Okay, here's another thing that people you're supposed, well, they don't teach it, but you want to open up and crack your windows too. So
yeah,
so the
I heard they
through,
suction,
the
like they
pressure
almost
doesn't
like
explode
breathe.
the house.
Yeah.
And not only that, but the pressure won't be pushing on the windows so much that a piece of hail hits.
It won't cause a
and the
vacuum.
window shatters. Yeah.
Okay, so then I have another question then to rebuttal that question. So I heard that a tornado sounds like a train horn.
It sounds like a
Like
train.
a train.
Yeah, sounds like a train.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so now if you hear the train horn, how long do you have to get to your secure location?
It's not a horn. It's a train sound, like chugga 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 chugga.
It
Not a
sounds
horn.
like you don't hear like a horn. It sounds like a train is actually like coming down the tracks. That's what it sounds like.
Okay,
So you probably have about like all of 2 seconds to get wherever the hell it is.
No,
to
you
go.
might have a minute. You might have a minute.
You could have a minute, yeah, depending on how big it is and how fast it's moving. But see, that's the thing with tornadoes. They can jump and hit like from house to house and house and house and house. They can jump around. They don't just stay on the ground and move.
They can lift up and go over a little bit, touch back down.
Mm-hmm. Like they could
We
hit
had a
this house over here.
one. Mike, go ahead.
They could hit this house here, but across the street not hit this house. But the next house, like 2 doors down, comes kitty corner and knock that one out.
That's what it did at my cousin's house down in Joplin when it hit real big in 2011.
We have a big ass bridge here. It's called 288 Bridge, I believe it is. I mean, it's a high bridge because it was a shipping lane, so the big ships had to come through. And we had a tornado come through here. We never got that shit when I was a kid, but we started getting them, I don't know, 20 years ago. And this damn thing came through the woods, tore all the trees up, hit the river, turned into a water spout, sucked all the water out of the damn river, hit the bridge, knocked a tractor trailer over, almost off of the damn bridge, man, and then kept going and hit a golf course and tore that all to hell. It was like, what?
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's what worries me, because like I said, I live in a modular and it's not cemented to the ground. It's not tied to the ground. It's just sitting on the fucking ground.
It's like having a school bus. The big yellow school buses parked right outside your window.
Yeah, so if like a tornado hit, like I better hold on to something, because some motherfucker's gonna take
Grab
me
your
with it.
mattress, throw it in the closet, get in there with your kid, put the mattress over the top of the two of you. That way, then if you end
No,
up,
there's 3 of us, Hawk. There's 3 of us.
Then one of them's gonna have to stay outside the closet.
Who's counting?
You hold the door.
Yeah, you hold the door.
So it can be storming.
But now see, okay, you guys remember the movie Twister, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So is that shit like legit at the end where, you know, he tied himself with the belt to the fucking pipe that was in the ground?
Yes.
Okay. Yes and no. Yes and no. Anchored that far into the ground, yeah, you can be there. But if you're gonna tie yourself like that and a fucking tornado's coming and it's an F5 like that, that son of a bitch is gonna suck you up and rip you in half.
And what else? If you get hit by lightning and that pipe's going straight into the ground, you are gonna be fricasseed, man. You know?
Okay, so then that part of the movie, because I know they said Twister was based on a true story.
It's not really the lightning and the tornado you got to worry about. It's the 2x4s and all the trees.
Yeah,
and
it's
branches
not
that fly
how
around.
the wind's blowing. It's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the wind
definitely.
is blowing.
That shit will penetrate a double layered brick
Well,
wall.
see, the only reason I ask is because I do have a pipe that's way deep in the ground outside of my house.
Oh, well,
Christina's got a pipe.
but Crystal, go ahead.
Is anybody thinking, why are these going through Texas and Florida?
Texas kind of gets them around springtime.
Yeah, it's a.
Because they're tired of the population. They're trying to fucking get rid of the population.
No, but I do know a tornado can take a piece of pine straw and put it right through a stop sign without
a toothpick.
Nothing.
Through a 2x4.
Right
Yep.
through fucking metal. Yeah. And a piece of pine straw. Just choom. And yeah, go ahead, Monty.
So it can be raining and storming its ass off. And then if it quits, all of a sudden it's real silent. And then you start hearing this real loud noise.
Yeah.
And your dogs and cats are going or
howling.
scrambling and franticking. That's when you know that shit's about ready to hit.
I don't have animals.
You've been there. You've been there. I mean, I haven't. We've had some around here, but I have never been near one. So that's really what it's like. Everything gets quiet, and then the train comes, huh?
I am.
Well,
here.
see, I'm gonna
I am
answer Cola's question. Cola, the closest safe house to me is 3 acres. So I don't know how long I have from a tornado hitting to get 3 acres. You know, I because you know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not used to this shit. Like I said, I was born and raised in South Florida, like Fort Lauderdale area. So I don't know about tornadoes. And now all of a sudden I moved where I live now in northern Florida, and this whole shit's new to me.
I guess I gotta call my cousin tomorrow, because Christina, she don't live that far from you.
Oh, I've watched these videos where these storm chasers, where they're like a couple hundred
Well,
yards.
yeah,
right
and they're
in front
like,
of them,
and they're
it's
like
crossing them,
freaking,
it's
and
crossing,
yeah,
crossing.
and the storm chasers are like, oh, look at this
stuff.
tornado, freaking 3 feet in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like,
well, what about those ones that are like a mile around? You know what I'm talking about? There's some of the tornadoes are a mile across circumference.
So about 15 years ago, we had one that touched down south of town here. We went up to the highest hill where our water tower is. Me and a couple firefighters, we was up there and we was weather watching. And all of a sudden, you couldn't really see nothing. He's like, it's heading. The radar's showing that it's right over us. And lightning struck and it shone off to the side, and you could just see it moving right over the hill. It picked up because it was such a high hill. It went up and it dissipated. I was like,
But it was a skinny one, or was it one of them big fat ones?
Just a regular little, yeah.
Well, I've never seen one, but I mean, you know what I think is Wizard of Oz. You know, you get that twirly, twisty thingy. You know, oops, I did push the wrong button again. But there have been some, I think, in Oklahoma around there. There were literally like a mile around a tornado, not a hurricane. You know, holy hell!
Moore and Norman, it took off a whole top of this one strip mall, like the whole top, and it took cart. Oh man, in '98. Okay, so I was coming back from the Dallas job. We was coming back through there, and there was literally cars wrapped around these great big light poles.
Damn.
And I'm like, wow, I'd never seen that much devastation.
We never had them here, and only like maybe 3 years ago, one came barreling through here and hit a shopping center, and then hit this other furniture store, killed a guy in there. Oh, I mean, a tornado, man. It's like, what? We never had that shit around here.
My half brother lost his half sister down there in Joplin.
Really?
When that big one happened, yeah.
We just none of us were prepared for that, or none of us were used to that, because we never had that. We'll get snow, and we have hot summers, cold winters, you know, but we never really, and we get a hurricane every now and again. We had Camille and Agnes that came through here, but tornadoes only maybe the last 20, 25 years. It's like, we never had that shit before. I'm not trying to say global warming or anything like that. I'm just trying to say that it didn't used to be like that here, and it is now. We had hail when I was a kid as big as golf balls, and it ruined everybody's roofs, everybody's car. I mean, they were big. It would have hurt you if you were out in that thing, man. That was around 72, I think, something like that. Never seen it again.
Anytime you're watching the weather, if you see a cold front and a low front and high front coming in,
yeah,
right there where they converge, that's where your biggest chance of.
Well, yeah, see, and that's what I was always told, but I wasn't sure. Isn't it when? Sorry, I must have skipped this class in school, but isn't it when hot and cold meet? That's when tornadoes happen.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Hot and cold.
And it.
Because you're high and low.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem. And that's the problem here in Florida, is because when you first wake up, it's freaking 45 degrees, and then within an hour, it jumps to 80.
Oh yeah, that's
so like, you know, and then like by evening time when the storms start, by evening time you're looking at 62, but mind you, all freaking day it was almost 90 degrees.
I see a couple of them down there saying that the air turns green. It turns green, but it also turns yellow afterwards.
Yeah, I haven't seen that green shit. That green shit's scary, man.
Well, see, and call me fucking crazy. I don't care anymore. But I do believe the weather is controlled.
It's robots. Robots are doing it. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah. Why do you think it's going through Texas and here?
I'm joking. I don't think it's a robot.
Right after that, okay, so Joplin's about 2.5, about 2 hours away from me. So after it hit, I could tell it was such a storm that we saw a lot of the yellowness up here in our area. That's how big I knew it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, it looks like when I talk to my friend tomorrow to come get me, I'm going to be staying over there.
Oh, I bet you are, Crystal.
It literally skipped. It literally hit on the other side of the road where my cousin's house is down there, off of Detachable, and missed my cousin's house, but it was skipped and devastated the next side, the other side of the street.
Damn,
it's crazy. Yeah.
F home, I might be crazy, but I'm not stupid.
No comment. That cracks Zach up. I love cracking Zach up every now and again.
Clayton, what's up?
Has anybody ever seen it rain on one side of the street and not the other?
Yep. That's where you cross over a freaking red light and it's just sunny on the other side. Yep.
I'll tell you a scary one is when you're way the hell down the river in your boat, and all of a sudden you see the rain coming, and you know it's coming your way, man. You're like, man, I'm like 60 miles away from the boat. A lot of times you just pull over and put something over top of your head, you know, for a little while, anchor it, and get the hell out of there. But that's happened a bunch of times.
It rained here all day long. I slowed.
Ricky, what's up?
Ricardo.
Enrico Suave.
Hey, Ricardo.
Ricardo, I feel like I haven't talked.
Remember,
I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, Ricardo.
Christina, you remember when I told you it was raining here and it wasn't there? So
what?
I don't want it to hit there, but
what? I didn't hear you, Crystal. What'd you say?
I said sometimes it rains here and not where you're living at.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time. Well, yeah, that happens constantly.
It
or
always
like when
Christina
I tell you it's like 60 and you're like it's 7 or no, it's 50 something here. The more north you are, it's different.
It's always raining at your house, lady.
I didn't ask you, Yorga.
45 minutes.
I love you, but I didn't ask you, Yorga.
I love you too, baby.
See, you can say it without the baby part.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, baby.
I call everybody baby.
Monty, nobody asked you.
Monty, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right, that's a little. Never mind.
Yeah,
it ain't like that. It ain't like that.
Well, Clayton, at least you can come here, man, and chill out.
No, I didn't say anything. I just said never mind. Zach, you got something to say, buddy? Oh, okay.
Zach, baby.
Oh gosh, Zach's like, fuck that, dude.
It ain't like that.
Zach doesn't. Zach,
I know
put
a guy
your
that's like
fucking,
60.
Zach, put your toes in his face, dude. Let him know. Come on now.
Oh, geez, those things stink
no, not
too.
my
Even
face.
mine.
Not my face.
Oh,
No.
Oh my God. Oh, the stink. You got some toe jam in there, my friend.
No, Zach has the prettiest feet I have ever seen for a dude.
Oh my God.
Zach has really pretty
I didn't
feet.
say they were pretty. They just smell kind of funky.
That was
See,
probably
look,
your upper
I got-
lip, Zach.
I got-
Oh, look
Those
at
are funky
Jeremy's
too.
socks.
Those are funky too, baby.
I got that sock right there.
Oh my God, look at
And then I
Jeremy.
just
Oh,
got a
Cola.
right there.
Hey.
Cola's here.
Cola, you weren't there.
But
So,
you weren't there that
Christina,
one time.
What's
Hi,
up,
Cola.
hey, I'm not trying to be mean or a jerk or anything. I'm just shocked that nobody else is saying this because I grew up in Kentucky where we have like a decent amount of tornadoes and things. And I can't remember how many times I've heard on the radio, take shelter. And then if you're in a mobile home, leave the home and leave your mobile home and get in a ditch. Like multiple times. I've heard it my whole life growing up. So I had to find you and say, it's worth finding somewhere. Go ahead of time. Go before the storm hits, sit through the storm, and then go home. So if chances are it's not going to hit there. But if it does, what's the saying? Put your head between your knees.
Yeah.
But now, okay, Cola, I have a serious question for you. So now, what size ditch are we talking?
I would skip that. I would go somewhere that had a basement. I would not. I would just not.
Well, that's what I just said. Like the closest, I live on my family's property, so they're 3 acres from me. So I don't know how long I have from the time I get a tornado warning to get 3 acres.
You're not understanding. Don't wait for the tornado warning. Leave. Watch the radar. See when it's supposed to be nearby. And like I said in the chat, a storm might last an hour or 2 hours. Just go ahead of it. Chill out for a couple hours. Once it's over, go home. Don't wait till you get a warning or something because then you have time.
We'll see.
That's what I would
see.
do.
Half the time though here, Cola, is half the time here, the past the 2 times within the past week we had a tornado warning. I was fucking passed out sleeping. And I got that shit at like 3 a.m. and it comes through my phone like a freaking Amber Alert, you know, so it wakes me the hell up. But like by that point, we're already under a warning. So it's like, do I just stay put and take my chances, or do I try to get in the car and drive 3 acres?
Well, 3 acres, that's what, not, I mean, does it take you like a minute to drive an acre?
Yeah, if you're driving, it takes a minute. But it's like if I go out at that point, you know, by the time I wake both my kids up, you know, and get them in the car and start it, by that point, the tornado could be on top of me.
Right. Well, there is a difference between a warning and a watch, and once you hear your sirens, you know, that's a whole nother thing. You hear the siren, it usually means there's one touchdown nearby.
We don't have, where I live, I don't have a siren.
I don't know. I'm just being honest that I'm over here scared, like in the chat, like scared to death for you. Like,
yeah, no. Yeah. And that's how I feel. Cause you know, it's fucking scary. And I hate to keep using my French, excuse me, but no. And I'm not used to these tornadoes. And just in a week, the past 7 days alone, we've had 2. And I literally want to shit my pants.
Yeah.
That sounded really racist.
I'm sorry, Hawk.
Christina, I want to ask you a real question. Are your 3 acres wooded?
But you got to get French people.
Are they wooded or, you know, not? Mine, because I'm on 2, but it's mostly all field, except for one big ass tree that I worry about.
Yeah.
Yours is wooded or field?
Say that again?
Is your 3 acres wooded? You know, trees? Is it woods?
It's trees.
Yeah, that makes it worse. You know, I'm sorry, but
it's the property I live on. It's a total of just shy of 4 acres, and between me and my family, my aunt and uncle, whose property I live on, it's 3.1 acres.
That's a lot of land, really. It is.
Yeah. So
I don't know how much it would cost to make a little storm cellar. I mean, all you really need is for it to go under the ground and have a door.
Well, see, and and I even asked my aunt and uncle, because they've went through 2 tornadoes here in Florida on their property, and they've lost 2 of their modular homes, you know, and had to replace them. And I was like, okay, so if you've lost 2 of them, so even if I go in my closet, like, we're gonna blow away.
Here's another question I have. What if you build an underground, and I don't know the answer to this, and there's preppers in here, so you guys help me out. If you built like a small underground thing that you and your kids could get into and shut the door, just like Cola was saying, what are the chances of that damn thing flooding while the storm's going on?
Well, see, and that's another thing too, Yorga, is here
I
in
don't
Florida.
know.
Here in Florida, we have the highest flood rate, and you can look that up because I did. Because of Florida being such a flat ground, you know, like for instance, like when we have just a bad rainstorm, you know, we make a joke. I'm not going to say the name because then I'll be doxing my own family, but we call it Lake something, you know, in our property, because there's one part of our property that just becomes like a huge freaking lake.
Yeah.
You know, because of the fact when it rains and there's no, what do you want to call it?
Drainage.
There's no like flotation, if that's the word you want to use. Like the water doesn't go anywhere.
It doesn't.
So what you're saying, yes, I could spend the money and I could build something underground, but yes, what you're saying, what are the odds that
it might be a death trap though?
Exactly. What are the odds that it's not going to flood? And I agree with what Cola said, you know, as well. Like, go find somewhere to go. But it's like, you know,
I mean, if you had some kind of pump, that's one thing, but it'd have to be like a hand pump or whatnot, because you're not going to have electricity and shit, you know?
Well, yeah, but it's like, you know, how much time do I have? Yes, I can watch the radar, but mind you, watching the radar, from what I heard, mind you, I'm not very experienced, so please correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I've heard is watching the radar, a tornado can sprout in 1 second, even if the radar is almost clear.
Wow.
Well, you watch it to see, you know, you like watch it and watch ahead. So you see, like I do. I'm telling you this because I'm very afraid of
Well, no,
tornadoes.
and that's why I'm asking you. Yes, no, I'm listening.
And I've like done this my whole life almost, even not from mobile homes, from houses that didn't have basements. So I'm like storm watching, and I go to my grandmother's who had a basement ahead of the storm. So when you look it up and there's a radar, you ever notice you can go 3-4 hours in advance.
Yes.
You can, and it kind of predicts it. So when you see, okay, between 6 and 7 the storm's going to be here, be not there between 6 and 7. Like leave ahead of time. That's what I always did. And
well, see, and that's what I'm taking your advice, because now I'm thinking tomorrow the storm is supposed to hit here between 5 or 6. So yeah, I should already make sure I'm at my aunt and uncle's house between 5 and 6. And just wait it out there.
A lot of it I did because I was in a really scary storm, and it was like a trigger for panic attacks. So
yes,
I would go to be there, and then when the storm hit, I would have less anxiety because I've done everything that I can do. I'm here, I've got a basement here now, and so even it was more for my anxiety than it was for anything else. So like for you'll probably feel it'll take a lot of the fear away because you're like, what else could you have done? You're somewhere safe.
It will, but see, you know what else scares me though, Cola, is the fact that if I go to my aunt and uncle's house, their whole thing is the only secure spot in their house, which I guess, you got to do what you got to do. But their only secure spot is they said, we'll throw the kids in the chimney, or not the chimney, but like where you start the fire.
Fireplace.
Because they said it's the only concrete, thing in their house. And then they're like, the rest of us will just hold on for dear life. But the kids will go in the fireplace because
what kind of idea is it?
But nobody in Florida has a basement though, correct?
No, we don't have basements. No.
What kind of house is it?
It's a solid brick house.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's still like you're
but last time they had a
tornado.
Last time they had a tornado, it took the left side of their house off and their whole roof.
Man, I want to be like, go to the right side of that house. Terrible advice.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, and that's still scary too, because I'm like, okay, so I'm going to throw my kids, in the fireplace, and I'm going to hold on for dear life and just pray that if I fly away, I could come back and find them,
It did that because it caused a vacuum in the house.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just a scary thought in general. Like I said, I'm not used to this shit. This is all new to me. And it's been happening more frequent, and it's scary as shit. It really is.
I feel like it's a sign of the end. Like you said, it's not, something that typically happens in that state. It's like,
no, Florida, as far as I know, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong, whoever's from Florida or whoever knows Florida. But like I said, I've lived in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale area my whole life, and I have never dealt with tornadoes. I've been where I am now, almost 2 years, and it's been tornadoes. And I'm like, holy crap, what the fuck,
Yeah, they're scary too. I don't care what anybody says. They are scary.
They are. I mean, that's like the recent one we had 2 weekends ago. It caused almost $20 million in damage, and it only touched ground for 25 seconds.
I think that's what's so scary about them is they just do whatever they want. They kill. You don't know there's no way to tell. It's like it may kill you. It may not even hit your house. You're just, it's just like
you just don't,
scary.
You just don't know. And to be honest, the house I'm living in now, I'm not willing to take that chance. I'm not. Because like I said, the slightest bit of wind, and I'm like, yep, this whole freaking house is going with the wind, Like, this shit's going.
If you had heard as many of the warnings and things that I've heard, you would have heard what I've heard. And you probably would have even considered staying there and finding a place in there. Because I'm telling you, I've heard it 100 times if I've heard it once. And it's like it goes through all the, go to the interior of your home, do this, do that, go to the lowest, get to the basement. And the very last thing it says, like if you're in a trailer, get out and get in a ditch. It's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like 3 nights ago, I had a tornado warning, and it came through my phone. I shit you not, and I would never lie about this, but it came through my phone like an Amber Alert. And so I woke up and I'm like, damn, someone else is snatching kids. And I looked and it said tornado alert, and I'm like, oh fuck. you know, but it like my phone didn't stop. It kept going. And then I have like a storm thing in my house, and I have like speakers in every room. And that shit started going off, and I'm like, oh shit. You know, it's fucking scary.
Yeah, it is. I agree. And we had the sirens go off the other day. I do have a basement. That's what I did, is go straight to the basement, and nothing really happened here. So why doesn't Florida have basements?
Because of the sinkholes, I bet you.
Because it's all flat land.
Mm-hmm. It's flat as fuck.
It's the water table is closer to. You don't have to dig a well so deep. So if you dig a basement, it's liable to flood. They don't have them there.
Crazy.
Yeah, because my backyard, if it rains pretty good, turns into a swamp.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was just saying to Yorga is, you know, like, even if like we could build a basement, I wouldn't trust it because the land is so flat. We'd probably freaking drown. So it's either
That's what I'm thinking.
hit
Yeah.
by a tornado or drown. You choose.
Well, you would have an indoor swimming pool.
Well, I mean, if you could open the freaking doors of a basement or a outhouse or whatever you want to call it after water's hit it,
Then you're in the tornado again.
that's what I'm saying. So either
That would
shit or
be
get off the
California.
pot. You choose.
All right, guys, I'm a boogie. I got some research I got to do.
All right,
Hawk.
flat ass.
All right, Hawk. Good seeing you, man.
You guys have a great night. And
God bless you.
I'll be listening,
likewise.
but I got a bunch of reading I got to do. So,
All right, later, brother.
You have a great one.
Yeah, no, it's just some scary shit. That's all I gotta say.
I'm getting there.
I'm fucking tired of Florida. How about that? I'm tired of Florida.
Tired of Florida.
I am.
Well, that would be one of the reasons I would have wanted to go to Florida, is the weather. And now hearing this, it's like, doesn't sound much to envy, because like,
No.
I have tornadoes too.
Well, see, and you know what I love? I love the people that constantly say like, "Oh my God, you live where I want a vacation." No.
Yep.
No.
Then you got the hurricanes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have you lived there your whole life,
Hurricanes?
Christina? You have?
Huh?
Have you lived there your whole life?
Yes, I have.
So like seasonal, you know, like snow and all that's kind of like a foreign concept. You don't really get much season change.
That's where the finger is.
No, I don't. Well, no, we don't get snow. If that's what you're asking.
Not there. It's where the finger would have
No, we just constantly have. So the weather changes all year long here. You know?
Yeah, no, that's Florida. Yeah, no, that's Florida. Like, no, there's not a winter. We don't have a winter. We have a summer year round.
Oh, yeah. You get all four seasons here in North Carolina.
Yeah, no, we don't have seasons here in Florida. It's just hot all year round. We might have like one or two like really cold nights where, I mean, it's like 30, maybe 29 degrees, but you're talking like 2 or 3 nights out of the year.
And see, that's why people say that about wanting to vacation there, because so many people live places where the weather's constantly changing and going through cold, going through different times of season. And you never, like, I know I've met people that get really excited, like when they move to Kentucky and stuff. They're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cool how the weather's always changing." And I'm like, no.
Well, like right now,
imagine
right now it's supposed to be spring. If I'm not mistaken, isn't spring supposed to be like nice and, you know, like semi like chill, like not chilly, but like 70s and
Well, there is the thing. What is it? April showers bring May flowers.
Yeah, but like today,
March comes in like a lion.
Fly in and out like a
today,
lamb.
for instance, where I am today was 89 degrees.
Damn.
But mind you, this morning when I went to work, it was 48 degrees.
Damn.
I was going to say where Dusty was, because we was up on a panel together.
Yeah,
and
it was 48 this morning, and like I just checked my weather. Tonight's low is 46, but then an hour later it's supposed to be 88, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. Well, there's also a season for tornado. You know, there's a time frame that you expect tornadoes. Like there's what we call tornado season. So I'm not exactly sure what months, I can't really remember, but we're probably getting close to it, or because like you said, hot and cold, right? So you go from the temperatures being one way and they start to warm up and then you get some tornadoes and then I guess it happens again after. I forget and all blends together, but there's definitely what they call it tornado season.
Well,
because
see,
it's time to happen.
Here in Florida, tornado season used to be, like I said, when I lived in South Florida, tornado season was hurricane season. But the more north I moved, tornado season was just whenever the fuck it felt like forming and hitting the ground.
Okay, so what I was saying a while ago, when your hot and cold comes together, that's where it causes it.
Yeah.
Because you got your low, you got your high, which is your hot and cold. When it collides, that's when it causes like what Jeremy's showing.
Yeah, the swirl effect. Yeah.
You're gonna pull in
Swirl
your
effect.
strings. You're gonna move your hands and pulling your strings.
Yeah, no.
I do want to say one thing real quick, and everybody's tired of hearing about a couple of, I guess a month and a half ago, I was down in Florida, but when I was staying in a listen to me, a fourth floor condo. There was a fourth floor condo.
Yeah.
And before I left, it was a 2-bedroom one with balconies and stuff. And I said, what do y'all do about hurricanes down here? Because we had some rain and shit, and that was about it. And he was like, oh, this thing is rated for a category 5 hurricane. And I'm looking around at this freaking condo going, oh, hell no, it ain't. I wouldn't be in this fucking thing. Hell no, man. So they think they're just as safe as pie, no matter what.
Jeremy.
My fingers are long in the earth.
Jeremy's enacting a puppeteer.
Go ahead, Zach.
See, like I know the weather and everything is worrisome, but here's what I believe. Sure, it's scary, but God brought us together in a time of need. I survived 27 minutes being dead, and that's why I believe God won't let the earth end. He sees us being lights and he doesn't like the evil. That's why we are going through hard times, so he could release the evil. I really believe Enoch was for this generation.
Yeah.
Did you finish Enoch? Awesome. I'm in the middle. I'm a slacker.
Well, did you guys hear that like the 7th or whatever it is?
You weren't there, Cola.
Hold on, like the 7th, the secret of Fatima is getting ready to come out. Did you guys know that they've been holding it on to it since like 1917? You know what I'm talking? Jeremy knows what I'm talking about.
Can you repeat that? What'd you say?
There were these 3 girls, and I'm not a Catholic. It was 3 or 4. I don't know the whole story, but it was called the Miracle in Fatima, Italy, right, Jeremy? Is that right? He knows. He probably knows more than I do about it. And they saw the Mother Mary, and she gave them certain things. I know I'm still talking with my hands, but that's how I talk. And but there was one secret that was left, and it was in the Vatican, and it was something like March 25th or something. They're
25th, I think it is.
They're gonna release it yet. And it's got something to do with Ukraine and Russia.
No way. It's 3 days away.
It was secrets, and she let all of them out except for that one. She did not read in that one, and that one is still rolled up in a scroll.
And what would happen was every new pope would come in and read that thing and go, should I release this or not? And
do it, and they would roll it back up and put it back. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
So they're going to tell us on the 25th then?
Probably not. I mean, I get my hopes up over stuff like this, and then you find it out. It's like, where's the beef or something? It's like
drink your Ovaltine.
Right, exactly. Drink your Ovaltine.
Well, shit, I love Ovaltine.
Zach's got something to say.
Jeremy, could I read the first part of Enoch for our family?
Yes, you can. I was just getting ready to say you already did that with me and you the other night. Yes, you can go ahead and read it, and everybody can mute.
The book of Enoch. Enoch's word of blessing that blessed the righteous chosen, who will be present in the day of tribulation when all the enemies are removed, for the righteous shall be saved. Taking up his proverb, Enoch said, the man is righteous, the vision from God was opened to him. He possesses the vision of the Holy One in heaven. He showed this to me, and I heard holy speakers, and as I listened to everything from them, and watching, I knew. And I did not intend these things for the current generation, rather I speak at the generation that is far off. About the chosen one I speak now, and concerning them I take up my proverb. My holy great one will come out from his dwelling place, and the God of eternity will walk upon the earth, upon Mount Sinai. He will appear from his encampment and shine forth in the power of his strength from the heaven of heavens. All will be afraid and the watchmen will believe. They will sing hidden in all the high places of the earth. And all the high places will shake, trembling and great fear will take them unto the end of the earth. And they will shake and fall, the high mountains shall break up and the high hills will be made low to slip through the mountains. They will melt like beeswax from the face of the fire and flame. And the earth will be divided, a division like grapes. As much as is upon the earth will destroy itself and judgment will be against everyone. With the righteous he will make peace and upon the chosen there will be preservation and peace. Upon them mercy will come and they all shall belong to God, and he shall give approval to them and will bless them all. He will help them all and help us, light will shine on them and he will make peace over them. For he comes with his 10,000s and his holy ones to enact judgment against all.
Amen.
Amen, Zach. That's awesome. And you know what? I just realized something, Zach. Like, you know, you're reading the first of Enoch because we read it again. Remember the guy that I told you about that I watch on YouTube, and then I think F.E. Flat Water has the whole book of Enoch. There's a lot of other channels too that have the book of Enoch, but I like F.E. Flat Water as well. Zach, you want OMG fact for today? For Tuesday?
Better late than never, Jeremy.
I know, right? March 22nd, 2022, year of alert. Hey, that's weird, Zach. 22 and the 22nd. Here we go. Everyone has a unique smell. Identical twins smell so alike that most times only trained dogs can tell the difference.
That's crazy.
Wow. I have friends that have twin daughters that are probably about 27 years old right now, and I still struggle to figure out which one is Lily and which one is Sarah. And so I just guess it's a 50-50 chance most times. We go on vacation together and shit, but they are identical. I mean, they just are.
You know what? You know what's crazy though, Yorga?
What?
Even though identical twins are identical, there's always a feature about one or the other that you can tell apart.
Well, do you want to know what it was? One of them had a bigger ass than the other one. Not by much, but a little bit. It wasn't like I was like checking his daughters out or anything, but that's the only way I could tell them apart. I'm like, I had to look at their butts to see who was who.
Yeah, that's likely. He's like, what? He's like, stop staring at my daughter's ass. Look, I'm just trying to tell which one's which.
You know, that just doesn't surprise me, Yorga, one bit.
That's the only way I could tell, though.
Christina just threw a shoe at you. I could hear it.
What if one of them had like a bigger boob than the other one? Or
my
God, man, I had to find something.
You know, Yorga, you weren't there. Shut the fuck up.
I was there, baby.
Oh my God, that's okay. I have nothing to say to that. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Hey, can I say something real quick? Well, we were talking about something religious. And I have my cross on me. Do you know that they have found the real Mount Sinai? And you can look this up on YouTube as well. Look up the real Mount Sinai. There's one in Egypt that everybody thinks is Mount Sinai, but it's not. And nothing matches up, you know. And these guys just followed the Bible and went to where it was supposed to be, and there it is. It's in Saudi Arabia, and the top of it is burnt charcoal black from when God came down, and then all of the stuff from when Moses and the people from the Exodus all that stuff's still there, and the Saudi Arabian government has fenced that shit off. Like, oh no, they're afraid to destroy it but they're afraid to let anybody know about it. And now the cat's out of the pool. Everybody knows that all that stuff is there.
I wonder why they're afraid to let people know.
Because they're Muslims. They don't want it. And look, the split rock, when Moses hit the rock and it split and the water came out, all that's there. All of that stuff is. I swear you can look it up. It's on YouTube for free. The real Mount Sinai. And it'll freak you out, man. The top of the mountain is black. It's burnt from God. I'm not joking.
Hey, Silver Girl.
Hey, Silver Girl.
Hi, Silver Girl.
Hey, Indy. Hey, Anti Jack.
Is Indy here? Hi, Indy.
Hi, Indy, too.
And Solovy. Hey, Solovy.
I already said hi to her. But,
I'm a little late, Yorga. Leave
you already
me the
got my
fuck
one
alone.
high. How do you get 2 highs out of me? I don't know. It must cost money. I'll kick myself out.
You're silly.
Oh my gosh, Yorga. Zach, don't go anywhere. I see you. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, I see you, Zach. You ain't getting no more 11 and a half hours of sleep, motherfucker. No.
I've been sleeping crazy hours because I just got over COVID for the second time. And
Oh, shit.
yeah, but I took the Dr. Zelenko's vitamins and stuff, and it really did work. I mean, I already had it before, and I really didn't suffer but like 2 days. Today would be like day 7 if I were.
See, sorry, my kid almost fell off the bed. See, what I have been taking, because I heard that it's like the best, was like, you know, zinc and the vitamin D and C and all that.
I'm doing strawberry shortcake too.
Ooh, strawberry shortcake.
I know, I'm over here trying to read lips and stuff.
I
Jeremy's
know,
up here saying all
right?
kinds of stuff, and I can't
Strawberry
understand any of it.
shortcake. Well, damn.
I'm making strawberry shortcake this week too.
Zach knows what he's saying.
Thank you.
Damn. Y'all are trying to tell secrets and shit.
Right in front of us.
You're right, right? Like while we're sitting right here.
No,
Zach,
I didn't know that I was
Zach,
muted.
I see you. Don't
I
play
didn't
with
know
me.
I was muted, and I was talking, and Zach's like, "I can't hear you."
Zach,
dummy.
don't play
You're
with me.
muted." And I was like,
Dude.
"No, I'm fucking
You
muted."
know what? Zach, I'm coming for you. Hold on, Zach. I'm coming for you. I'm coming. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I'm coming, Zach. I'm done. I'm coming for you. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. Just done. Okay? Done.
I took a COVID test and I got VD.
Oh, Jesus. You know.
No, I do want to say something about COVID real quick. I've been dizzy for like the last 3 weeks. I mean, just you know, like something's off. And I thought it might be from the plane ride. I thought it might be from my medicine. But out of the blue, I saw this thing that said, if you get COVID, it can screw up your cochleas or some shit in your ear.
Your equilibrium.
Yeah, and some of that shit will never heal.
No.
So I'm hoping I'm not just going to be dopey Yorga all the fucking time. How can you be a vampire like that, man? Shit. But I hate it.
Yeah, no, Yorga, you know what else it could be? Like because of the plane ride, okay?
Okay.
Because it happened to me when I came back from South Carolina last summer. I had like my equilibrium was fucked up for like 3 months. But it's because if you don't, when you're on a plane, they tell you to pop your ears.
Mine never popped. Never popped.
Well, exactly, but you have to force them to pop. So when you okay,
like
can I finish?
I know how to do it.
Can I finish? Thank you.
Yeah.
When you either take off or land, you are supposed to pop your ears and force them to. Now, if you don't, a lot of shit builds up behind your eardrum.
Damn.
And there's no way for it to drain, even though your ear, nose, and throat cavity is connected. There's no way for it to drain. So if you don't pop it, it's just built up, and then you have to let it naturally, you know, like release itself into the ear, nose, and throat cavity.
Thank you. Thank you. So maybe 3 months. You went through 3 months of it.
I went through 3 months of it, and literally everybody thought I was drunk every day. And I'm like, I swear to God, I did not have a drink. And they were like, you're fucking walking into walls and you're tripping over your shoes and you're doing this. And I'm like, I swear to God, you could test me. I had no drinks. And it was because my equilibrium, because I didn't pop my ears. You know, but mind you, I had 2 kids with me, so I was worried about their ears.
Either. You know, you didn't know they have to do that.
No, I knew. I was just worried about my kids. I was trying to get my 1-year-old's ears popped and my 8-year-old's ears popped.
Yeah.
You know, well, the 8-year-old, she could chew gum, but I was worried about my youngest, you know, trying to get her ears popped. So I didn't worry about myself. And mind you, we did the plane ride there and the plane ride home. So, you know, it was, yeah, it's a lot more than people think, but your equilibrium, just like also too, people don't know, if you have too much earwax in your ears, you know how like you use Q-tips, right? And you clean your ears. That's not the proper way to clean your ears because you're just pushing the earwax further in your ear and you're causing the equilibrium to fuck up because you're just pushing that shit right back in. Just like, you know, like some people that clean their ears like every, I don't know, some people do it like once a week or once every 2 weeks. They don't do it every time they get out of the shower. So you're just pushing that shit right into your ear and you're not getting it out. You have to do like a proper flush system and flush your ears.
Can you help me with that, baby?
No, I cannot. You can do it your fucking self. Thanks.
How am I supposed to flush my ears out? Now let me see. It's like that nesty thing. You pour in your nose and it comes out your ear, right? That thing.
Yorga, look, I'm watching you.
Yorga pot.
Yorga, I'm watching you. You have 2 hands that work. You can flush your own ears.
Oh, come on.
No,
but that's like that nesty pot.
Nope, I don't flush ears. I don't cut fucking toenails, and I don't wipe asses. Okay.
You haven't seen my ears, baby.
Ew, I don't want to.
They have though. In all seriousness.
Seriousness. Okay.
I've been like with Q-tips, like going, man, what the hell's going on, man? You know, I mean, a lot of that. You know, like
we'll see. Okay. I know everybody's had this, and if you tell me you haven't, you are full of freaking dog shit. Okay. Have you ever cleaned your ears with a Q-tip and you like get like a dog and you start there like, damn, that's the spot right there. Like, fuck.
Yeah, like an itchy thingy.
Yes. And you're just like, damn, that spot feels so good.
Yes.
Yeah, that means that spot right there is full of earwax.
And sometimes you pull out a sugar daddy.
Ew. It's fucking nasty, dude.
That's one of those your mama jokes. Your mama's so nasty, she put a Q-tip in her and pulled out a sugar daddy. Yeah, come on.
No. I'm actually giving you like real shit. I'm not even.
No, I know. I'm listening. I swear.
No, you're not. But no, I'm giving you real shit. So if you ever get that feeling when you put a Q-tip in your ear and you want to get like a dog and shake your fucking leg and you're like, fuck, that spot is perfect. Yeah, that means that specific spot is full of earwax and you need to flush your ears.
And then Jenny told me to bend her over and do her like.
Jeremy, you're not helping.
Morgan gets that feeling quite often when he wants to just sit there and shake his leg. I mean,
oh god. But yeah, because mind you too, like, you know, when you're sick, for instance, when your fucking nose gets clogged up, it goes to your chest and then it goes to your ears. You got to remember, the whole part of your face is connected. Your ear, nose, and throat is connected.
Yeah, I don't understand any of that shit, but I've been dizzy for like a month.
I told Monty when he was sick, but he didn't fucking listen to me because he's a typical man, and he didn't want to listen.
I did listen.
You didn't put it on your feet.
Oh, for crying out loud! It still worked. I put it on my chest.
You didn't put it on your feet. But no, he didn't listen to me, and I tried to tell him,
put that somewhere else, baby.
Listen, if you ever have, Jorga, I'm being serious. If you ever have a cough because of your nose being stuffy and it goes to your chest, or if you're a smoker and you get sick and it goes from your face to your chest, you put Vicks on your feet with socks. Now, I don't recommend walking on your floor because then you might bust your ass and get a broken tailbone.
She knows from experience.
Shut the fuck up, Monty.
No, I swear, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yes, and you know, hold on, Monty, I see you. Give me 1 second. Or you do the old school remedy and you put onions on your feet with socks.
I heard that too.
That
Yes.
and potato slices.
Yes,
both of
and
those.
when you wake up, you will know if the onions got the toxins out of your body because the onions will be black.
Black. Yep. I heard
Yes.
that too. Go ahead,
That's
Monty.
what I done. And that's what I done instead of putting this on my feet. But anyways, when I quit smoking, the first couple months, there was black stuff that drained up out of the ear canals. Yeah, it was nasty.
Damn. Okay.
Tar.
Now I heard. Now I just seen this in the chat. Okay, hold on 1 second. Somebody was talking about, where is it at? Let me see it. That they needed Tony some earwax candles or ear candles. Now I heard that those ear candles are not really safe because they cause so much of a suction that they can actually rupture your eardrums.
Yeah, you're just supposed to use a water flush thing. You know how, like, you know, neti pots?
Yeah.
For your nose? It's
Yes.
they make one for your ears. It's just supposed to be a water flush. You're not supposed to suction your ears or no. Like how
I
some
used
people
the ear candles before. I always heard just not to use them more often than 6 months because you need some ear stuff, so you don't want to like overdo it. But I've used them. It's just been a while.
Yeah,
It's
you just have to be careful with that because some people who don't read the instructions or don't do it right or rush or you know, you can actually suction and puncture your eardrum.
Yeah, that's what I've
Yeah.
heard. Yeah.
You just have to be very careful with it because, you know, like you have some people that are like, give me this shit. And they open the package and they do it real quick. And no, you have to take your time.
Right. Then
didn't
they
read-
start pulling that shit when it's
Yes.
still lit and yeah. And then,
Or like-
Yeah.
I got a neti pot. I didn't read the instructions and I poured it in my
Now,
nose
mind
and put it
you,
in my
neti
ear.
pots to me are freaking disgusting.
I can't do
Nasty
that.
as poo.
I think
Yeah,
that's nasty
like
myself.
because it's just gross to me how you can put water up one side of your nose and it comes out the
Comes
other.
out.
It is
And you
so
don't
gross.
drown somehow. It's like waterboarding yourself.
Yeah, it's gross.
Okay.
So-
Yeah.
I've actually perforated my eardrum with a Q-tip.
Yeah. Well, see,
Yeah.
and that too, because
Not once, but
see,
twice.
Monty, and that it's when you get to that one spot and you're like, damn, this feels good. And you keep sticking it further and you're like,
No,
yeah.
no.
you
I
know?
put it in there and stuff, and I had went
Yeah.
to reach for something else, and I inadvertently forgot how far in it was. When I went
Mhm.
to go and grab it,
Yes. Yes. No. Yeah. It's yeah.
it felt really awesome.
It does though. It feels
yeah.
like, and then you pull the Q-tip out and you're like, damn, this thing is clean, but you want to go back in there because you're like, that felt so good, and you want to just, you know, yeah. No, you gotta watch. Your ears are one of the most sensitive parts of your body.
What, Zach?
I won't tell you the other because it's R-rated, but your ears are one of the most sensitive parts of your body.
What's the other sensitive part?
You can Google that.
Your eye?
No,
Yeah, it's your eye.
no, it's not.
It's your eye.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Where there's over 2,000 nerve endings.
No, it's not.
I said where there's over
Your knee.
2,000 nerve endings.
Nope.
No, that's not where that place
It's not your knee.
Oh.
Jugula.
Genitals, Jeremy. Come on.
Oh, what are those things?
That'd be a good name for him, Genital Jeremy.
You dork.
Yeah, no. It's your,
Thank you, Jeremy.
okay. Your genitals are the most sensitive part of your body, and your ears are the second most sensitive.
That word is so not sexy. It's such an ugly
Okay,
word.
I'm sorry.
Genitals.
Your dick and your vagina. are
I
the
mean,
most
at least,
sensitive-
yeah.
I'm just kidding. Cola.
Sorry.
How about hoo-ha?
Trying to be proper.
Hoo-ha!
I was trying to be professional, but if you want
Boys
to
have penises and girls have vaginas. Kindergarten cop.
shit. I don't have to be. I don't have to be proper.
Is it just me? Doesn't it sound so like, I don't know.
Genitals.
Yeah.
I
I
remember
don't,
I
like,
don't like it.
I don't like penis either. I like schmeckle.
I remember the first time I ever was watching
It's just
Kindergarten
better.
Cop, and that little boy said that.
I
line.
can use the other two words, but I won't because the other two words are really gross.
Hoo-ha!
No, well that's proper, Yorga. That's proper.
Choo-choo.
Cha cha.
Like he's
Voodoo-
gonna end up saying it. Watch.
The voodoo
You
poop
will.
I'm
man.
not going to. Gash.
Oh,
No.
here we go. He's getting
Don't.
closer.
Don't.
He's getting closer.
Mm.
Box. See, now you got me started.
Who?
Get him started.
Me?
Answer.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Bella.
Craig.
Oh, hey, Bella.
Craig.
Hello.
Oh, shit,
Craig.
Oh my
guys.
God, Craig the
All
Hunter's
right.
in here now.
Guys,
Uh-oh,
it's time to
now
pack
y'all
your
are in
shit and
trouble.
go home.
Bella!
Craig's here.
Because
What's
Jorga
going
mentioned
on?
Schmeckle and Craig shows up.
No, I woke up.
It's the magic word. If I said it 3 times,
Hey,
there would be all kinds of
Carter.
people here.
I woke
Schmeckle.
up this morning and had a hangover and couldn't find my penis.
Yeah, detachable one.
And it happens
Oh
all
no,
the
not
time.
that again.
All right, I
Sometimes
have a
leave it
serious
at home
question.
when I go out, so I don't get in trouble.
I have a serious question for the men, for men on the panel and men in the chat.
All right.
Okay. Well, Yorga, I want you to hold off on your response, okay? Can I ask a serious question? What in the Sam hell is Smegma?
I don't know what
I know, but I'm going to shut up because you told me to shut up.
I don't know what Smegma is. I honestly do not know.
Cola, do you know what Smegma is?
I have not the faintest clue.
Okay, so Yorga. Okay, so you're the only one that knows.
No, you didn't want to hear
There's
from
a
me, lady.
shocker.
Oh,
There's
no.
a shocker. Yorga, don't mute yourself, bitch. I see you over there. What's
I ain't
fucking
talking about no smegma, baby.
What's
Man,
Smegma?
I don't even.
Tell me. Enlighten me,
I know
please.
exactly. You mean you don't know what? I know
No,
exactly what it is,
That's the
but I
first
don't know
time
how
I've
to
ever heard
explain it.
Okay, so there's certain men that are like, ew, some men have Smegma. What the fuck is Smegma?
It's not men that have schmegma. It happens in the act of men and women coming together and
No,
having
see,
a lot of.
I think you're wrong because when I've
No,
heard
I'm
it,
not. I
I've
know
heard-
what it is.
so,
I
okay,
know.
here. I've heard men who are uncircumcised have Smegma.
No, we all can have schmegma. It depends on the woman and the man.
So tell me, what is it? You haven't told me.
I'm trying to be like kind of like G-rated about it,
Okay.
but if
Somebody wrote dig cheese in chat.
it's not just that. If you really want to know the truth, the first time I experienced it was in 1983, and I remember where I was and who I was with. But
Oh shit!
Oh,
have you ever had a
Wait,
Krispy
what did
Kreme
that say?
donut? Have you ever seen a
Georgia.
Krispy Kreme donut? The regular one. A Krispy Kreme donut, and it's got that flaky sugar kind of shit on it.
All right, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want
See,
to
I
know.
told you. But I know. I know what that shit is.
I don't want to know. I changed my mind. I don't want to know.
It looks just like that. It looks just like a Krispy Kreme donut, and it's
So
flaky.
it's a
You're
man
like,
that
what
can't
the
clean his
fuck is
penis.
that? Schmegma.
So it's
Sorry,
a
Craig.
man that can't
There you
clean
go,
his
brother.
penis. It's
Sorry,
that
man.
simple.
Sorry.
No,
brother.
it's not. Oh God, no, it ain't. It's from doing it a lot, and then
Absolutely,
you
Craig.
go to
No.
bask in the afterglow and smoke a cigarette, and you look down and go, "That looks like a Krispy Kreme donut, right?"
No, so far everyone said it's
Oh.
dick cheese. So that means you don't know how to clean your penis.
It looked. I don't have dick cheese. It looked more like
I didn't say Yorga, I didn't say you had dick cheese. I just said everybody in the chat is saying dick cheese.
It's not. It's like flaky sugar. It's like flaky sugar on a Krispy Kreme donut.
Look,
That's what it's like.
look, Larry said it sounds Jewish.
Sounds Jewish.
I am Jewish. I am Jewish, by the way.
Oh God, Craig's
Oh,
here.
y'all are crazy.
Craig's gonna explain what Smegma is.
I got
Oh, good.
hey,
Yeah, I want to hear his take on it.
I got something for your ears.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Sweat, baby, sex is a Texas, drop me in. You got the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants, and I bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Siskin and I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You had enough of 2 touch. You want it rough, you want it bounce. I like. All right, I had it. That was it.
Baby, you and me ain't nothing but mammals.
I almost had it, Monty. I
Like
almost
the
had it.
animals on the
Having my
animal.
baby.
So put
What a
your
lovely way to say how much I love you.
Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for having me up here. I appreciate you.
We love
Oh
you.
man, see that was so raunchy. Look, Zach, why are you changing my avatar?
Huh?
Damn it, Zach. See, Craig, that was
What's
so
up,
raunchy.
Yaakov?
That was so raunchy, Craig. My phone said "fuck this shit" and had to kick me out.
Did you get a tornado warning with that one?
What's up,
Fuck you,
Yoso?
Craig.
And then she got a
Y'all can hear me?
smegma
Craig,
warning.
did you get some schmegma with that?
Hey, all right. Schmegma was always in the area between the leg and your junk, like in the crack. You would always be able to pull out some schmegma.
I disagree. It was on my junk.
So
Okay.
it's like when you start chafing.
Yeah, and then you put it on your buddy's nose. Like you dig it out of there, and then you go and swipe his nose with a little mustache of your schmeg.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It can
What does
also
it
be
say?
around the clitoris.
Medical. Hold on, I'm trying to read. Will you
You
shush?
don't want to read it.
Medical
would also-
definitions of smeg.
Oh.
Secretion
Wait, this is a true story. We were
Ew,
also in
I
class.
told you.
In class. Wait, no, seriously.
Look at the
Ah.
parentheses. It's like schmeg me, baby.
Oh, look at that. It's not just guys.
Oh, see, I told you. That's when guys
Hey.
on
I
their
told you.
fucking penis.
You can find it on your clitoris too, baby.
Oh shit, who's in here now? Is that Bioxo?
Yeah,
it's
Beyonce.
He said,
I used to date Beyonce one time in Florida.
Tony,
Bioxo.
stop yelling
Oh.
that at me. That's
Cor-
not a turn on, bro.
Yorga,
Stop yelling
it's
dick
Bioxo.
cheese at me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all, that's Bioxo.
Not Beyonce.
Bioxo.
What's up, brother? Good to see you.
That's good.
Wow, Bioxo. Oh shit, he makes an appearance. Well, damn. The fuck? Oh, no, it's gone.
Aw.
it's with uncircumcised peckers. Yes, we know, Larry.
We could do a whole live stream about schmegma.
Cottage cheese of the junk. Oh my god.
It's not like cottage cheese. It's like black
Oh,
sugar.
that's so gross. Ew, T96. No, I do not want schmegma. Thank you. I know how to
boy.
use soap and water. Thank you.
But look, can I say something else about that for real?
Go for it, Yorga.
This particular girlfriend I had,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm still going to try to keep it G-rated as much as I can, but she squirted, okay? She did
Bill
it.
already.
He just went beyond G-rated. So
Oh, it was great. It was, I mean, it was not like just like
She
once
squirted
and then you
that
smoke a
schmegma?
cigarette. It was like,
Oh.
that's where the schmegma came from.
like Niagara Falls, huh?
No,
Yorga?
I think she was just squirt. No, Yorga, I think it was so long that she had.
Yeah,
sex.
that's-
She was squirting.
Yorga,
cottage
that's
cheese,
something different.
bro.
Yorga, that's something totally different.
Her shit was so dry and fucking old. Yeah, she
No,
was
it
just
won't.
squirting fucking cottage cheese.
We were
man.
like, I was like 23 years old. What do you mean
Was that say?
old?
That's
Look,
hot.
Anita.
Never heard one of those
Words
things
for
in my
schmegma
life.
or taint
Look,
cheese.
Anita, look.
I learned about schmegma as a young man.
Oh my
lady.
god, Anita.
Anita,
Have
she's
you
right
ever
here,
heard any of
y'all.
those things ever in your life? Not one of those five.
It's
Wait,
like,
wait. Hey,
I'm
Hey,
telling
wait,
you, it's like a
Easy
Christmas
there,
donut.
Christina. Don't vomit.
It's look. I'm just going to say it's dried up girl cum. Is what it is.
I'm
It's
so
dried up
sorry.
girl
I
cum.
fucking asked. Oh
that's
my
disgusting.
god.
It's not girl cum because
Well,
guys
that's
can
what
have
you
it too.
shouldn't have asked then.
I shouldn't have asked. I should not have asked because this is disgusting.
It is. It's dried up girl cum.
No, it's fucking. It's called men that can't wash their dick.
That's in the foreskin, the cheese.
No, it wasn't nasty like that. It was kind of cool. I dug it, man. It was all right.
Craig,
Oh my god.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
fuck
I
no.
don't-
Yes.
No.
Why
I'm
not?
out.
Hold on, I have something for y'all's ears.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Dried up girl cum.
Just bear with me. Hey, everybody, it's Craig. I woke up this morning with a bad hangover, and my penis was missing again. This happens all the time. It's detachable. This comes in handy a lot of the times. I can leave it at home when I think it's going to get me in trouble, or I can just rent it out when I don't need it. Go ahead.
I found it in the bus station in an ashtray. I kept it for you, though.
I'm sorry. God. I'm weird. I'm very weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's just raunchy and dirty.
It's dried up girl cum.
Smegma.
That's just ew. A lot of women like dirty dick. T96. What women are you fucking with?
Me.
My dick is never dirty, though. She's the one that put the icing on it.
Look, T96. When you fuck with the girls at the truck stops, then you know
what? Sweat can be sexy and salty, but Smegma can be just downright disgusting.
I am so sorry.
Look.
I asked that question. I will never again.
Smegma
Ask
is a
you,
word
I
of
will
life.
never ever again ask you men what a fucking word means ever
Well,
again.
don't ask me not to bring it up because Smegma is a part of your life. Know it, understand it. It could save you.
Yeah. When you're off the grid,
Hey, everybody, check
you
your
might want to know.
check your belly buttons right now. Everybody, take a little finger in the belly button and give it a sniff. You ready?
No belly button
Mine's
story.
actually pretty good. Mine's pretty
Right,
good.
you are so raunchy. It's not
Mine's
even
good.
funny.
No, mine's good. I cleaned it.
I bet you mine's got lint in it right now. I know it does. I'm not going to show it. Yeah, it does. Woo! Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lee J. I didn't mean to.
The lint trap.
Oh, that's
Virginia.
so nasty.
So I'll change the subject.
Ew, why
Thank you.
am I entertaining you motherfuckers?
So I went to the store yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's yesterday now. Went to the store yesterday to buy some coffee. I went to, around here we have a Tops Market. We also have Wegmans. And then you got your, some other stores like Save A Lot and Aldi's. But I went to, if I get a big can of coffee at Wegmans, it's normally $5.99.
Schmegmans.
If I go to Tops, it's like $6.99. It's normally a little dollar more. I went there today with their special bonus card. It was $7.99. When it's regularly $6.99. With the bonus card, you were saving because it was marked up to $9.
what?
Yeah, for a fucking can of coffee. That
Well,
was
then what the hell were you
$5.99.
saving?
Well, I only paid $7.99 versus $9, so I saved some.
Oh, you saved $2 whole fucking dollars. Don't
Yeah,
spend it
well,
all in one place.
I'm just saying, coffee has gone up like $4.
Yeah,
dude.
coffee
a
is
month.
expensive. Yeah.
So it was $9 at Schmegmans.
Man, Folgers
And it was
fucking,
cheap shit coffee. It's not like I'm getting
no,
fucking fancy shit.
Folgers will fucking
Wait, here's what gets me.
Folgers.
hit you in the ass and
They
not
went
even
up on
kiss you
price.
first.
Yeah, they went up on price on the last fuel deal, and they never came down. And now they're going up again. So what's up with that bullshit?
It came down here where I'm at. The highest it got was $4.20 for a gallon of gas.
No, but I'm saying the
Hey,
groceries.
$4.07. Oh, groceries? Oh, yeah.
Groceries
Well, there's
stayed
still
high.
There's still 100 ships off the coast of California.
You know?
That they just aren't telling you about it on the news. They had to blame the truckers for it. You know. Oh, look what the truckers are doing. They're causing all this. Dude, that shit's been caused for 2 fucking years. You lying bastards. You gonna tell me 3 days of some trucks is gonna fucking now all of a sudden, you know, but you can't talk about the 100 ships still sitting off the goddamn California coast? Oh,
I'm going to take my boat out and start loading shit into here, man. You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
Why not?
Yorga, you can't do that because your stream doesn't end.
Don't
Yeah.
cross the streams.
Okay.
That's a squeaky
They
door.
say that in jail, coffee is like money. Trade and buy with it.
I got some coffee for you.
I bet
I mean,
cigarettes are even worse.
bartering
No,
and
you're
things.
not allowed to
That's something that we
smoke
could have a
in
lot of.
jail.
What?
One man's coffee is another man's cigarette.
You're not allowed to smoke in jail anymore. My brother's a prison
Oh.
guard in Wilmington, and he all he deals with is lifers. And there's no more smoking cigarettes in jail anymore. And he said,
not even
depends on the
outside.
state.
no,
No, that's just in North Carolina.
It's
It's here too. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Here,
New
really?
York
no,
too,
here,
because
here
no
in
smoking
Florida, my
indoors.
my cousin's in jail and he still buys cigarettes.
Okay. Well, some states
Well,
is no
here,
smoking.
all they
Yeah.
give you is e-cigarettes.
No, no, my cousin buys the carton because he spends his whole fucking commissary on a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah, I bet it take that much. They're so expensive
No,
now.
but I'm
We
saying
had,
here-
and here comes old Yorga again. We had a smoking area in high school.
Here we
In
go.
freaking high school, we had one.
You're supposed to start by saying, back in my day.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is.
Not
Yeah, it's one of those. It is one of those.
here
smoke
comes
area back
old
in high schools.
Yorga.
I'm
I
just saying.
still can't believe it myself.
I can't
and
believe
didn't
it's not
smoke
butter.
back
I'm
then.
just saying, in Kansas and Missouri, that's what they do. They give you e-cigarettes. They're
Wait.
$8 a piece. Was $8 a piece. Now they're a
Holy
little bit
shit!
higher.
What
You
about
guys
the
are
ashtrays on
keeping
airplanes?
me awake way too
Ashtrays
long.
on airplanes. You remember that?
Go to bed then, lady.
Nobody asked you.
Hey, this is what they look like.
What the fuck is that?
Has a little barcode on it and everything. They recharge them. It
Oh.
has battery.
That's a
Trust me.
cigarette?
That's e-cigarette.
Huh.
It's a prisoner-friendly e-cigarette.
Yep. Take this plastic coating, the sleeve off of it, and wrap it around your pin, and your pin will never break.
All right,
Shank.
it's okay,
You
guys.
gotta turn these in for everyone that you.
See, Tino knows what I'm talking about.
All right, you guys, I'm hopping off. It's almost 3 a.m. I have to work tomorrow.
Aw.
So I'm going to lay down and start my hour-and-a-half process.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock.
So everybody,
Oh, yeah, it is.
everybody,
I just
good
woke up,
night.
so.
Jeremy, Zach, Bonte, Craig,
Good night, Christina.
Yorga, Cola. Yeah.
Have a good one. Get some
Bye,
rest.
Oxo.
B77. I'm gonna call you B77.
Is
this
tomorrow the
process-
day that you're going to get the storms? Is tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Does it-
yes, tomorrow.
You'll be checking back to let us know everything's okay.
Yes, no, I will. I'm gonna try to actually go live tomorrow. During it, just so I feel like I have people, like, you know.
Good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I will keep everybody posted, and yeah. Everybody have a great night. I love you all.
Good
Love
night.
Stay safe.
All right,
Good night.
guys.
Night, Christine.
Bye.
Night.
I love you all too.
Yeah,
Thanks
those
for letting
storms are
me.
coming through here too. I don't know when.
I'm surprised she doesn't remember me. Oh, well. I have been kind of not hanging around as much lately, I guess. Anywho. Hi, Zach.
Zach's still there.
I've been missing all the streams lately. Either you guys are on a different channel or you end like right as I get up. I like wake up for work and I'm like, I just missed it by like 10 minutes. Jeremy's muted. What's he doing?
I got noisy people in my house. I got to mute. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Let them be noisy.
Oh, so what's new, people?
I was just going to say that those vitamins that Zelenko says really do work. That or I'm just extremely lucky individual because I started taking them as soon as, well, honestly, I was already taking them when I caught the whatever, I don't know what to call it because I didn't get a test. My family did. And everybody in the house besides me was positive. So I, went on and assumed I was. I begged them all and I'm like, don't do it. Like, what's the difference? You're going to come home, you're going to treat yourself and you're going to go back to life. So what are you going to do any different if it's positive or negative? But they all went and did it.
And they're all fine too, probably, right?
Yeah, everybody's fine. Even the baby had it. So that was the scariest part for me. Even though they say that that's just the baby's are gonna do better than the adults, it's still scary. That's the last thing you want to hear. But yeah, it's day 7 for me, and I'm perfectly fine. Probably better than I was before. And all the kids. Oh, the name of the vitamins. There's multiple. Of course, vitamin C and vitamin D because those are just natural. But the main thing that Dr. Zelenko describes and explains is that taking, it's like a gun and a bullet. And he's like, the zinc is the bullet And the gun is either, of course, ivermectin or hydrochloroquine, which we usually don't have, or
You're
the
not
other
supposed to say
two.
that.
Oh, sorry.
No, just go.
HGCG and quercetin are the other two that work as the gun. So they make your body absorb the zinc better. So I used both. I used both quercetin and HGCG, just because they were both in the house, and I thought, well, why not? And so mostly it's one of those two or both if you want, I guess, and then zinc and vitamin D3, and it worked. I mean, I barely even knew I was sick, like a day or two, and
Colds suck.
yeah, I mean that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, but this dizzy shit ain't no joke. I'm ready for that to be done. I'm glad Christina told me she had that for 3 months because I've had it for like at least 3 weeks, and they say it can come from COVID, and I had COVID. So, but I'm done stumbling around this freaking place. You know what I mean? And when I have to go drive because I live by myself. You know, and I'm kind of like, you know, it's a chore.
I had the dizziness for a day or two, and it went away.
Man, that was all I had it for.
When did I have COVID? The first time about it wasn't last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I've noticed that it seems that every time I catch something, it's really like it was Christmas last time. It was my birthday this time. It's like it's got to be, and I got sick way before COVID was even a thing. It was Thanksgiving. I was like, man, does it have to be like a holiday or something for me? It's been like every one. So it had almost been. See, if it wasn't last Christmas, then this Christmas. So it was like a year and a half. So I'm thinking I either still had antibodies or the vitamins or both just really helped me kick its butt.
I've got another test, over-the-counter test on my kitchen table, and the last time I took it was over a month ago, and I was positive. But I'm thinking about taking that thing again just to see if there's lingering.
You should take it and put
something
Yeah,
in
I
there.
don't take
some
them.
orange juice in it, and maybe take a little.
You know what you should do? Go outside and find like dog
some
poop,
dirt,
stick
put it in
and then
there.
test it and see if it comes back positive. Then we know it's full of shit.
Yeah.
I've heard that too, Jeremy. I've heard that too. But
Papaya.
it cost me like $14 or something. So I'm not that much into research and development.
I know what I feel you there, not to waste the $14, but yeah, like if it wasn't that much, I'd like dipping it in fucking puddles, like mud puddles, and being like, oh man, the mud puddles got COVID. Don't step in that.
What was the one guy sent off a pineapple or something and it came back?
There was some dude in Africa. They killed him.
Yes, doctor
like,
somebody.
I know exactly what doctor you're talking about. Yep.
There was a president of some country.
It was
in
the
Africa.
president of Ghana.
And a pineapple tested positive for COVID. Like, what?
Hey,
right in the beginning, they tested a goat, they tested a papaya to prove it
Yes,
wasn't
a
fake.
goat.
It was
And he was
bullshit,
also
yeah.
the one that spoke out against the Rothschilds and Klaus Schwab.
Yep.
And then read the fucking. He read the what is it? The Rockefeller documents and stuff. Talked about Event 201. Totally on the main media. Yeah.
Wow.
I want to say he was the one that also, I think it was over 200 documented cases of HIV/AIDS cured, and he had brought it over here to the state and to show, and him.
I've heard Ivor, the Mectin, works pretty good on that as well. That's what I've been hearing. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard it.
HIV.
I've seen it on the what is the NIH website. That's where the information was coming from, where they said look it up yourself, and there was TikToks and all kinds of stuff where you can, and I've looked it up myself. You just type in that word you said and the C word or cancer. That word's allowed to be said. And there's like several different places where it talks about studies and things like this and how it has helped or could help, and it's right there on their own pages. That's the part that people were getting so mad about, is they're telling us, no, don't take it. No, don't do it. Meanwhile, all along, they know that it's good. Like, it's on their own information. That's the part that I think everybody was so upset about, is they've been knowing that it cures and helps things. but they constantly telling us not to take it and not to get it prescribed at pharmacies, not to have it, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
You just got black pilled.
Yep.
Black pill.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you guys were, well, probably alive, but
You
really
start to
young.
realize
But I
that
was,
everything they say is a fact or not a fact, and that's lies, and you know.
Lies, yeah.
And every time you say something, you act like you're so old. Like you're like, I don't know if you guys were even alive, and you're not
no,
that
but it's
old.
true.
You
I
would
would say
think you were 100
19.
years old sitting up here. I don't know if you were even born yet.
Yeah, but you get a lot of information out of these old boomers. 84,
I'm saying, I
85,
think you might be 10 years older than me, if that.
Yeah, how old are you, Yorga? How old are you?
62. 62.
Oh, fuck, you are old. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, well, you're older than I thought you were.
I'm just kidding, Yorga. I'm 49.
Back in my day, we walked to school uphill both ways.
Yeah,
Hey,
I can do that. But what I was going to say is when AIDS came out, I would say 84, 85, when it started being a thing,
yeah,
everybody was freaking out over that shit because everybody was boinking everybody, man. You know what I mean? Oh my God. And then you had to like stop boinking, you know, and it was messed up, but it was bigger than.
Yeah,
Huh?
I was a kid. I was a kid.
Hep got
but I was
married during
scared
that
for the
time.
future.
I was like 24, 25. So
I
I'm
was
right in that
12, maybe,
boinking
13.
age, man. You know, lots of boinking and man,
boy.
I know. I didn't get it or anything though.
But at first it wasn't scary because it was more in a community. It was really in one community.
It was. We didn't know though. It was that point
we didn't
of
know. You're right.
Nobody knew anything. It's like somebody could sneeze and you'd be like, "Fuck, I got AIDS now." You know? I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't know. We didn't know nothing.
Hey, Yorga just took a DNA test. Turns out he's 100% that bitch.
And don't you forget it, baby.
Full blown AIDS.
I'll never forget we were at a parade. We were in the
I'd
French
be
Quarter.
dead. If I had full blown AIDS, I'd be dead, man. Yeah, that shit.
Not if the Magic
No,
Johnson's
you know
not
what?
dead.
Yeah.
People are getting over it.
Well,
People are
he
getting over
has money. That's why.
Or through it.
They have cures out there for it.
Daniel Broberg just said, and I love Daniel. Before it was called AIDS, it used to be known as a gay cancer. We used to call it the butt flu.
Oh my God.
Hey, but they got a commercial now. They got a pill.
Oh my God, I've seen it.
Patrick, I was just getting ready to say that right there.
Yep. That's another thing too.
That is, I was just getting ready to say that.
But they were singing in the commercial. You can do it in the butt again because we got a new medicine. We can do it in the butt again.
They've been trying this shit for a long time. They've been trying it with bird flu. They tried it with SARS. They tried this shit with Ebola. But no, the coof is the one that actually people were finally dumbed down enough to accept it. And it's hard to believe that it was the coof and not like Ebola.
They released cat AIDS around the same time they released human AIDS. They gave it to cats. Remember?
Zika,
that shit never existed.
AIDS was scarier than COVID. I'm just going to tell you, I lived through both of them. It was just
Ebola
scary.
is pretty freaking scary. Ebola scared the shit out of me.
They've been trying this shit for a long time. The next step is to make it aerosolized, and they're going to release it. And the way they're going to use it to do it is they're going to offer special inhalers, vaccine inhalers. Oh, and guess what? They're testing in fucking Africa and shit now. The inhaler. The nasal spray. When shit starts coming out in a nasal spray, that's when you got to worry.
Did you say the Van Haler?
An inhaler.
No, an inhaler, like a Vicks
kind
of thing.
I would rather call it the Van Haler.
Is Daniel the stripes on it? Shit. Is Daniel the one who speaks New Zealand or whatever? Not New Zealand.
No, he's Greenland.
Is he from the Netherlands or no?
He's from Greenland.
Greenland, that's him. Okay, cool.
He's the only guy that lives in the whole country, man.
At first, they tried saying that the AIDS was coming from monkeys, and then
some
dude had sex with a monkey.
You know, like COVID came from a bat. So,
yeah,
you know.
He was
right.
No
comment. Exactly.
He was a gay stewardess.
But there's this episode of Jesse Ventura Conspiracy Theories, You can find it on BitChute. They talk about all of this shit, but it's dated because it's old. Well, where they were pushing the swine flu, which they did. You can, think of history and go like, yeah, the swine flu. They were really pushing that shit back in the day.
H1N1.
The H1N1, but it didn't. But people weren't dumbed down enough to fucking accept all this shit.
I got that shit.
Remember how they were pushing the
sex
vax
with
and
this
stuff
guy.
then? They were pushing it then, but it didn't go through. But now people are, the media has enough control now that this was able to finally get its effect, which is it's all been a plan for a long time. It just hasn't worked. Now it's finally working. But that episode of Jesse Ventura conspiracy theories that was pulled off the air and everything and scrubbed, it's the episode that's on the Bilderberg group. Oh. And at the end of it, they talk with this doctor who talks about the nasal sprays. And guess what I've been seeing in the news lately? Oh, nasal sprays.
Nasal.
So it's all coming into fruition.
So what are you saying? That the nasal spray is going to have a sickness in it?
No. Yes.
He's saying we're fucked.
Well,
yes. And that means that it's
real
going to be
simple to just
airborne
not
and it's going
do
to
it.
be released.
Oh.
It's like the first stuff where there may have been something that was released that was causing certain effects on certain people who had low immune systems. But most of the people who are testing positive for any of this shit, they just have a cold or a flu bug. If you've ever had a flu shot, you could test positive because you have the antibodies in your body.
I've had worse blues than what I felt like having it.
But
wait, can I have 1 second? Just 1 second. Auntie, I want you to eat a Smegma covered dick.
Whoa.
Sorry.
We're back on that again.
Sorry.
Night,
No.
Tom.
It was just an Auntie. He made a foul comment.
What about monkey schmegma?
Good night, Mr. Tom.
Night, Tom.
Wait. While you were here, I have to interrupt. I came up with a new invention. You know about the monkey in the cage? Kind of hard to carry around with you. So I came up with Count Yorga's monkey in a cup.
That's no
Just
good.
open it up. You don't need a baseball bat. You just use a popsicle stick.
Look at that. He's got. Is
It
that
could be
King Kong?
And it's made by Hasbro. We could be
That's
rich.
cool.
I'm telling you.
I was
Sorry.
thinking a backpack. A backpack would be better for a monkey. Just saying.
It depends on how big your trench coat is.
How big's this monkey? You're not going to fit him in that cup.
If I have a, he's that big.
That's a little monkey.
Hey, who remembers those?
I know, but it's the fun
Armstrong.
sized one.
What'd you say,
Just hit it
Monty?
with a popsicle stick. You don't need a baseball bat, my friend. Look.
I said, who remembers the Stretch Armstrong?
I remember Stretch Armstrong.
I made it just for you. Anyway, y'all continue.
Stretch Armstrong's still around, and they had other Stretch Armstrong figures that went with it that are even more highly sought after. You know who probably knows?
Something. Dr.
Camo
Vac
Carl.
or something.
Camo Carl.
He would know.
Stretch Floozy. I had that one.
Stretch Floozy.
What the fuck? But anywho, yeah, it's all immune suppression shit.
What?
It's funny that allegedly some of the I mean, look, when the thing came out and the jabby came out, they had all this shit that was weird and never made sense. First they had like, we got all these doses ready as soon as they're approved. If it's not approved, why would they spend the time and money to make billions of fucking doses of this shit?
And the fact
if it
that they
doesn't
had
get
that many
approved,
ready.
then you gotta throw it out and start all over. No, that doesn't make sense.
How did they have that many ready?
They had right before it came out, they announced, this one needs to use these special freezers. And then they had them all built, engineered, and delivered to hospitals within a week.
Yeah.
And they never used them.
Wait, here's the other thing.
You know how long it takes to engineer and design and build and ship a refrigerator across? It would take years.
What about the Moderna patent strain being in that came out 2 years before the vid ever showed up, and it turns out it's in there. Whatever, Jabba Jabba.
Oh yeah, the special patch that has all the
jibba
shit in it.
jibba
Here's
jibba.
another thing.
A shot patch.
When has the vaccine ever been free?
You can't say that word, damn it, Monty.
Oh well, shit.
Damn you, Monty.
Say vacations.
Well, it
Or-
depends on
Jabba waka waka.
where you are or where you go. It's not
You told me the
necessarily
other night
free.
that you said,
Jeremy.
all right,
But
I'm
I-
out of here.
Jeremy,
Someplace
don't you leave. The FBI is going to be knocking on your door, Jeremy. It's going to be okay.
FBI is getting ready to be knocking on your fucking door, motherfucker. I just told
What?
you. I'm just like,
Son of a bitch.
but guys,
I-
it is 10 after 3 here on the East Coast here.
I live in New
I've
York.
got to do stuff with mom. I've got to take her,
Oh,
you
you're
know,
leaving?
to work or not to
Shutting
work,
it
but
down?
running errands and everything tomorrow with mom. And I got to put that damn mailbox up for Roger.
Man,
But chat, thank you guys very, very much for
Well, this
coming in.
sucks.
I appreciate it. I mean, unless you want to take over, Zach, and keep on going. No,
Zach's
No,
like,
I'm
no,
going to the
no.
bathroom.
okay.
Zach's
so
like, oh, my
Zach
12 and a
wants
half
to go
hours
there
of sleep.
too.
All right,
Thank
love
you,
y'all.
Jeremy. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Monty. Thank you,
Panel,
Cole.
thank you
Fine.
guys. I
Thank you,
love
Greg.
everybody.
each and every one of y'all.
Fine.
Thank
for
you.
having me. Good night,
Yep.
y'all.
Chat, thank you guys for being here. Oh,
I'm sad.
thank you, Craig. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
brothers,
Good
for
night.
having me
Be
up on
sure
panel.
you guys like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am going live, put any new videos up, as well as everyone else on the panel here. Down at the bottom is Zach's PayPal and Cash App information. It's not required, but all donations are deeply appreciated. It helps them out.
Do it.
Rescue is live right now, guys. So
Do
if you
it.
need somewhere to go and hang out at another bar, Rescue's bar is open. With that being said, the only thing left that I have to say is I love y'all. God bless. Keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe. Powder dry. And your weed. Anything else, Zach?
Do it.
Bye.
Bye.
Do it.